Bum, ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Alrighty, I am feeling a little off today. Part of it has to do with an upset stomach. Self-inflicted, sadly, but I am feeling a little bit off. Hold on one second. Okay, but we are here to hopefully beat a rage game on stream, because I usually don't beat these games. Hello, everybody. It is your host, as always. Took over the former 9th planet. The 47th one. The goofy one. The floating one. It's your boy, Senjo. And today I am a little off my rocker. I'll be honest. A little unsettled right now. Part of it is self-inflicted, sadly, but it is what it is. Alright, but let's get on the climbing game. Let's not waste too much time, because a lot of time will be wasted in said game. I'm actually continuing a playthrough from a long time ago. So, oh wow, that's still up. I would have streamed yesterday, but a lot of real life stuff took over. I was thinking about... What the hell? This is how you're gonna start me off? I might even restart, honestly. I don't even remember how to play. It's been a long time. It really does remember your save. Is there any... There's pretty much nothing to do. I remember now. Hold on. I remember. There's pretty much nothing to do involving your actual... Oh! Hold on. Wait, I forgot. Is that how we like boost ourselves? That is how we boost ourselves. Okay. Hey, 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 ho, ha. Okay, I don't remember where I'm going. It's been a long time. Oh my god. Okay, it's... Pull up. Can help reduce arm fatigue, but is not necessary to play. Huh? Like my actual real life arm fatigue? Oh, I think they mean my actual real life arm fatigue. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. The dexterity is coming back to me. That's a freaking far jump. Can we make that? Oi! Oi, 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 oi. Oh my god, into the freaking fray. We're back in it. Like we never left, almost. See, but he loses, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, okay. You gotta, like, gradually swing yourself. You can't, like, use that much frickin' aggression. Might even be better to just do it from here so I have more... but my distance is a little bad. I don't know. What's up, Anomaly? Is this, like, the sequel to Getting Over It? No, they're not exactly directly connected. It's just, you know... Everybody makes a rage game every now and then, and it's like, oh, hey, it's like Getting Over It. And then, you know, Just trying to make more rage games. Ah! Is this even where I'm supposed to go? That's not where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, I played this game a long time ago, like almost a year ago at this point. I never finished it. Probably because of this section. Because I don't remember how to get to that thing. You gotta do some freaking goober maneuvers, that's for sure. Ugh! What's going on, dude? Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Hey! Okay, that's like not enough distance. Hold on, it's coming back to me though. Remembering how to play is coming back to me. Ah. I gotta practice on my swing. Gotta work on my swing. Gotta do my own thing. Hey! Dude, that's not... I'm looking for more vertical. That's like nothing. I'm getting no distance right there. Ha! That's like barely horizontal. I like this game a little bit more than Getting Over It, only because I'm not very good at maneuvering the hammer on Getting Over It. Okay, that doesn't work at all. Or maybe I'm letting go at the wrong time. Maybe I gotta like... Maybe I need to let go at a different moment. That one didn't work. I remember the last time I played this, I was stuck here for like ever, and I got mad and I ended stream. Except I didn't get like, kind of mad. I just got like freaking... I was just like, alright, you guys don't want to watch me do this anymore because I got stuck here for like hours. I don't... It's definitely doable, but... Hold on. Hey! I need to like practice. I think I just need to practice swinging. Because it's been a long time. Or maybe I go... Maybe I'm like not seeing the code. Maybe I go right here. Huh! Nope. The animations are so janky you can't help but laugh. I actually really like rage games. Mostly because like I said before with like Tarkov, I like games that are very challenging and you are rewarded for like learning intentionally bad mechanics. And rage games are literally intentionally like, you know, basically exactly that. They're intentionally difficult, maybe even clanky, or not clanky, but even janky intentionally. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Wait a minute. Am I seeing the code wrong? Am I making an unnecessary swing when I can just go for that? Hey! Whoa. Okay. I don't think that's where I'm supposed to go, but... See, you can't even, like... Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to swing to this left thing over here. I just gotta get, like, the perfect... There it is! There it is. Okay, hold on. Don't mess up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Everybody knows... You know something about climbing? I know something about climbing. It's called 3 points of contact, baby. You need 3 points of contact at all times in order to make your move. Punishing games are your jam? Yeah, I mentioned Dark Souls when I was talking about Tarkov on Wednesday. I like Dark Souls a lot. They're not necessarily my jam. I just don't shy away from a challenge. I like when there's a challenge in games. Even if it's a little slightly artificial. Okay, hold on, wait. Let me lock in. 3 points of contact. He sadly has dead legs. This dude is basically... He's basically only a torso and arms. Because his legs are sadly... Oh! Okay. Don't tell me I have to jump to that thing. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm... Do I really have to make this jump? That's a tough jump. That's a tough jump. Oh, I don't know about this one. Luckily, this game has a little bit of mercy. If I do this, I don't have to hold my mouse. I can just... I can scout a little bit. Let me do some scouting, man. If I was playing this in the summer, my hands would be sadly very moist and super sweaty, but it is winter time, and the what is it? The cold air is really keeping me calm. Really keeping me keeping my hands nice and textured, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is a tough swing. It's not as tough as the other one, because the other one was like more upward, but like we gotta go like maximum horizontal distance right here. Maximum horizontal distance. Okay, hold on. I'm like freaking out. Hold on. Let me do a few practice swings real quick. Okay. Okay. That was good. That one would have been good. That one would have been good right there. I should have sent it. Okay. 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 I didn't swing hard enough. I panicked. God damn it. You must have cold autumns where I'm at. You're in a desert 67 today. What is the temperature for me right now? We have really cold nights. So later in the day when my computer warms up my room, you know, I might like actually sweat a little bit, but the nights are just very cold. So yeah, it's only about low 60s here, so it's not like it's terribly chilly. It's that the cold air is just stuck in my room from the night before. Ah. Yeah, I have to like let go at the right time too. You're like, that's not a good timing to let go because he like slips like that. Oh, oh wait, there it is. Oh, 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 wait, hold on. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me, I think. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I've mastered it. I'm back. It's the return of the Mac. Oh! Alright, never mind. Don't say you've mastered anything until you've completed the game. That's the only time you can call yourself a master. Ash Ketchum was a Pokemon scrub for 10 years. He never aged. He could not call himself a master until recently, when they finally retired him. I cannot call myself a master. Hold on. Hold on. Ah! Yeah, this swing is very brutal. It's because you gotta like practice the swinging aspect, I think. Like that was pretty good because I let go at the right time. It's like really the letting go part that's like you never really know because like you don't want that either. That was a bad like result because then your arms are not even in the right position. That was okay, but I got no distance. It's like very. I like stuff like this though, where it's like you can practice it and then get really good at it. Oh, okay, that was good. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I think I don't really need to do swinging. I can just kind of like I can kind of just like push it to the limit. Push it to the limit. The limit. Yeah, I don't think I even need to swing. Oh, that was I let go at a bad time. They retired Ash. He must be in his 40s by now, still pretending to be a kid. Yeah, they only retired Ash like recently. I think during COVID, maybe? It's been a few years already. Ash is no longer the main character. There we go. Oh, that was good. That was a good one. It's been a while since they retired him. But yeah, they finally retired him because he actually became a Pokemon champion. I'm on a master quest. I want the whole world to see. I'm gonna be the very best. All I got to do is believe in me, Pokemon. Oh! Okay. Okay. Okay, there's rocks down there. Maybe I have to aim for that. Maybe I have to aim for that. Because well... Yeah, maybe I'm aiming for the wrong thing. It's just you can't really see those rocks. That's what bothers me a little bit. I'm basically aiming blind right now. Anybody know Alex Hanold? Free solo? If you know Alex Hanold, free solo, bro. I that guy's awesome. That guy's freaking awesome. Give me 1 second. Sorry. As in literally 1 second. Just need to fix something. Okay. Had to fix my had to fix my like my grip on my mouse. So a lot of this game is mouse controlled. Well, actually no, this entire game is mouse controlled. I'm using almost no keyboard input at all. So it's very... I am supposed to go for those rocks. God damn it. Okay, I almost hit those rocks. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I know what I need to do now. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. I'm trying to get past this part that stumped me all those years ago. Or a year ago, to be exact. Oh, I didn't let go. I'm pissed. Oh my god. Oh, the thrill of it, thrill of it. Do I know the thrill of it, thrill of it. We are always running for the... Oh! There it is. Remember, it's not a speed run. It's not a It's not a race. It's not a race. It's not a race. I do not have the speedrun timer on. Although I do like the idea of speedrunning a game like this. I won't lie. These are like the types of games that I think would be perfect to speedrun. Like if I was to indulge a little bit. Oh my god. If I was to indulge a little bit in speed running. Dude, it's so hard to get that. Am I actually going to be able to... Am I actually going to be able to get that? Ah, I didn't let go at the right time. Just... Maybe I need to overswing. Maybe I just need to overswing it. But no, I don't know. Overswinging just seems like it sucks because then my arms are not in the right spot. Because I got my dead weight legs down there. Oh, damn it. Shame there isn't an interesting voice to accompany me on my journey. Yeah, but if they put that in, it would have been just like a carbon copy of Getting Over It, you know? And then they would have probably gotten sued. So... That's, I mean, I don't get me wrong, I agree with you, but... Yeah. My favorite, Rage game was Only Up. But Only Up had, like, a lot of copyright issues, so that's why Only Up got taken down. The developer of Only Up used a lot of, copyrighted assets to make his game. But that one was still my favorite. That one's awesome. Actually, I love that one a lot, because it's, like, more... It's like less quap style. If you know what I'm talking about when I say quap. Okay. Let's do it from the bottom. Oh, it was right there, dude. Oh, I almost had it. Okay, hold on. I'm seeing the code. I am becoming Neo. Look how fast I'm climbing this thing now, dude. Alex Hanold would be so proud. Oh! Oh! Oh, oh. Oh! 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 Oh, what the hell? Jump scare. You don't even have to move that fast. Like, you get a lot of distance just by being a little bit more slow and methodical. I feel like my left arm is longer than my right arm. Oh, 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 oh. He just scratched the ice face, bro. He didn't even do anything. All right, you can't be that close to the edge. I see. Oh, god damn it. I knew I was going to mess it up once. Pissed. But yeah, isn't the... On gaming related topics, isn't the Game Awards supposedly today or something like that? Completely missed Only Up. Might have caught a stream or two. Wondered what the heck they were playing. Shame it's gone. Yeah, Only Up was awesome. There's been a few people that have tried to recreate the success of Only Up, but like Only Up was like, it was one of those flavor of the months that actually was like super fun. Okay, I got hella distance there, and I just overshot everything. All right. Business. Normally, I'm not like a big flavor of the month guy. Usually because the flavor of the month game is like... usually because the flavor of the month game is usually a game I'm not actually interested in. But I've actually hit big these last couple... Or this year of 2025. Like when Uma popped, and then Arc Raiders. The flavor of the month games have actually been pretty solid, at least for my taste. Okay, so we have to grab like right here. We can't go that low. Kind of like where the snow is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on, the progression is insane right now. The progression is actually nuts. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, you gotta get that little thing right there. Oh! No, not even that works. Okay. Oh, it does work. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm on the edge. I think if I fall here, I go all the way back to a place I've never been before, or to a place I haven't seen in a long time. Okay, hold on. My hands are sweating. My hands are sweating. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm towel break. I used to call it. That's what I called it when I was playing like getting over it, or even this game. I called it the towel break, bro. You got to wipe your hands. Wipe the hands. Keep them nice and clean. Take a little break. It's all good. I don't know what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for that. That's what I'm aiming for. Oh my god. Game Awards, hard to take them seriously today, you feel? I'm not really obsessed with I agree with you. I'm not there for the awards. I'm there for the announcements for new games, you know? That's kind of what I care about, is like whatever they announce and stuff, because people are rumoring they're gonna announce Half-Life 3 because of that thing in the desert, apparently, and I like you know, I like knowing if new games are gonna come out. I don't like watching trailers and stuff. I've mentioned this before, where it's just sorry, I ooped at something off stream, but yeah, I like knowing when I like seeing the announcements more than the actual awards itself. Oh! Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, can I save myself? Is there a world here? There's a world here. There's a world here. What is going on? Okay, wait. We saved it. We saved it. Jesus Christ. Okay, my hand is actually sweaty now. My hand is sweaty now. Hold on. Oh. Oh. Oh! Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's turn it into a Zatsudon. Let's turn it into a just chatting for a second. Oh my god, my hands. Half-Life 3 is a pipe dream until you see it. Been rumors for 15 years, been so long, and even as a fan, you have a hard time caring about a sequel. I don't really have a... I like semi-agree with you, only because I don't really have a horse in the Half-Life race, because I was too young to even play it. I didn't even play it on like the orange box, on like the Xbox port of it, so it's like... I don't really have a horse in the race, but I know what it feels like to wait for a sequel. Because I'm a Shenmue guy till the day I die. And Shenmue is basically a series that goes through the exact same thing that Half-Life fans go through. Or it's like they just want to see the game and the story be finished, you know? In some format, I feel like. Hell, I don't even think people care if they even get like Half-Life 3 anymore. I feel like some people would be down for like a movie or like a comic type thing, you know? So like... Oh! Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. We climb back up. So yeah, I just feel sympathetic towards the Half-Life community because as much as I've never played a Half-Life game, I still understand what it's like to wait for your one of your favorite series to at least like have some conclusion. So I would like for Half-Life 3 or something Half-Life related to be announced in some capacity. Just so people can get the conclusion that I never got when it came to Shenmue. Because Shenmue is probably never going to get finished. There will be no conclusion. At least Half-Life has, like, a chance. Half-Life definitely has a chance. Oh my god. Do I need to grab with both hands? Feels like even though I landed pretty on point, it's like there's too much slip. Probably. Or I need to like not swing that hard, maybe? The momentum is maybe too strong? I don't know though. I'm just theory crafting right now until we get back to that jump. Ah, not enough. Not enough torque. Not enough torque. But yeah, I'm slightly interested in like whatever new game comes out or new game announcements, so we'll see what happens. Oh, wow. That was zero swing. I'm pissed. I am pissed. On another note, though, this is a hashtag ad. For myself, that is. This is the current schedule. This is the end of this week. But, you know, next week, big stuff happening. Especially in terms of UMA. Actually, big stuff happening in terms of gacha. Big stuff. Next week I'll be doing multiple pulls. One in UMA and one in ZZZ. Obviously, if you're here to hear that now, you have the special exclusive information before I officially announce it. So, and that is you, Anomaly. One of the original 3 members. Yeah, we're gonna go. There's a lot of gacha happening next week. I gotta roll in the new ZZZ character, and we're gonna be rolling on Manhattan Cafe. Oh, get it. There it is. Nice. Ooh! Damn, you really have to aim for that tiny little sliver right there. Ooh! Okay, I missed. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Hold on. There it is. Okay, hand is sweaty now. Hand is sweaty now. Hand is sweaty now. Hand is sweaty now. Hold on. At some point, you have to shelf a sequel because so much time has passed. It can't live up to what players expect after all that time. I don't know. I mean, I get what you're saying. Because I know the perception of communities can be unrealistic. Especially, like, I saw that especially with Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is where I saw that, like, really explicitly, where people were expecting this, like, game they've never seen before, and it's just like, I never approach Cyberpunk like that, because I don't approach any game like that, honestly. Which is why, like I said, I'm not expecting this, like, Half-Life 3 to be, like, this spectacle of gaming. I just want the story to be finished, you know? If that's what other people are expecting, then I mean, that's what other people are expecting, right? But I can only speak for myself, so it's like, obviously, like I said, I don't have a horse in the Half-Life race, but, you know, comparing it to Shenmue, honestly, I'd just be happy to see the story get finished, because there's so many unanswered questions about the Half-Life universe. I've watched my fair share of video essays, I won't lie, about Half-Life lore. The lore is pretty interesting. Seriously. Like the freaking G-Man, bro. Who the hell's the G-Man? Oh! Who the hell's the G-Man? What's the Combine? Like, there's a lot of... The lore is really cool, so... I'd just be happy to see them again. Even if it's not like a game, comic strip, you know, something like that. Just something to, like, wrap everything up, you know? I think people will obviously be disappointed if it's not a game, but I think the true fans would just be happy. Honestly. Can't please everybody. I don't think the goal is to please everybody either. Or I don't think that should be the ultimate goal. There will always be... I've never seen anything have 100% positive reviews. So, you know, it is what it is. Damn it, I let go because I thought I was going to fall. Should I go for this? No, no way, right? Maybe I should. God damn it. Whatever. Towel break. Towel break, towel break. My hands are sweating now. The intensity is getting to my... is making me perspirate within my hands. You hope you can make it. Can't wait to see me train cafe. I mean, don't forget, I do start the streams with a... I do not start the stream with rolling. I do at least one career, which, you know... One career in UMA is an hour. So, literally an hour, because we end up yapping. So it's like, I don't start with the pulls. So you'll more than likely make it. Of course, you know, I don't know how busy you are, but you know, there's a good chance you'll make it. There's a very solid chance you'll make it. Just don't make it too early. But, you know, we'll see. Oh! Dude, come on now. I don't know how I'm supposed to go about this. This is a little awkward. I tried to aim for the small one. It didn't work. I mean, it might work, but, like, I'm not experienced at aiming for that small one. Maybe I gotta start from back here. Oh! Ah! I've been in this Iceland for a year. Life could be a dream. Zibooba wappa booba wappa. Life could be a dream. The saves. The saves. Reminded you funded the Shenmue 3 Kickstarter and you never played it. Oh my god, how could you? Big fan of the original. Got an EU copy of Shenmue 2 on Dreamcast just to see it in English. Dude, I love Shenmue 2. Shenmue 2 is... Shenmue... Okay. I don't say this about a lot of stuff, but I do believe this is true. There are some things in life, entertainment-wise... You know, obviously there's situations that happen in... Or, never mind, hold on. Let me start from the beginning. Some things in life and entertainment are like personality defining. For me, Shenmue is one of those games that is almost personality defining. Like, it literally taught me that, like, revenge isn't worth it. As a young kid. Which, you know, I feel like a lot of media back then used to do that, though. On a very slightly off note, I feel like a lot of media was better at like teaching lessons to the youth, and now it's just like there's no lessons being taught with a lot of games. Like even like just specifically about games, actually, not even just about like anything else, but like specifically games. I think games had like a lot of like sort of like Aesop fable style like telling. Like a good example I have is like Ratchet and Clank, because in Ratchet and Clank, sorry, spoiler alert, but in Ratchet and Clank, they're you know, they in the very first one, they have like a moment where it's like they hate each other, even though they're supposed to be like the buddy duo of the whole game, the title characters. And then eventually Ratchet has like a sort of like a coming of age thing where it's like he realizes how selfish he was, and it's like stuff like that. I feel like games don't have that anymore. Not like they don't have it, but like it's reserved for more like mature games rather than it like being subtly implemented into like a children's game like Ratchet and Clank. Because Ratchet and Clank on the surface is a children's game, but like it had good you know, that little subtle storytelling. What's up, Alpaca? They figured out the secret to games is to put a gun and a ball in it. I mean, you can have that too, but like I feel like games lost their depth, you know? Especially games that are more targeted towards like teens and stuff like that. It's like you don't have to reserve these serious themes for just the freaking mature game, you know? Because that's not how it worked back in the day. It really wasn't. Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, bro. They had mature themes all over the place. Not necessarily like, you know, in the sexual nature, just more like mature themes, you know, like friendships and stuff like that. I don't know. One of the things that does bother me about well, it's one of the things that I wouldn't say it bothers me, but like I feel like that's like the ticket, that the lost art that the games have forgotten, is like there's a reason those games are looked at as classics nowadays, and like any age group could play any of those games, you know? Is because like on the surface you could play it as a kid and just like play it for the game, but then it has layers, you know? I feel like games these days just don't have a lot of layers. they're very in your face, and like what you get is what you see kind of thing, or what you see is what you get type of thing, rather than like, oh wait, okay, this game on the surface is just a fun little platformer, and then oh wait a minute, it's a sad story of friendship and bonds, and then revenge, and then oh wait, this you know, stuff like that. I just feel like I feel like that's lacking these days. Maybe that's just the old timer in me, but again, it's not like you don't see it. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, bro. Sorry, I keep talking. I'm very bad at stopping myself from talking. I should give you guys a chance to say something. But yeah, it's not like they don't have it. Obviously, it's just reserved for more like a Ghost of Tsushima style game or something like that, you know? Like a obviously very mature, heavy-handed, aimed towards an adult audience type game, you know? They don't like sprinkle in those mature themes anymore into games targeted towards the teenagers or whatever. I feel like that's half the reason I'm the person I am today, honestly, is because like I didn't just absorb those games as like games. I absorbed them as like actual like almost cinematic experiences, you know. So I kind of think that dare I say it, gaming might have been a good influence on me as a kid. Oh! Pissed. I thought I had it, so I let go. What's up, Trickster? What's up, Smalls? Big climbing hours. Don't ask. Don't ask. I've technically been stuck on this ice section for a year. Oh, come on, man. Pissed. Oh my god, I didn't let go at the right time. Oh yeah, in other news, guys, for my League of Legends heads in here, I did play League last night. I know. For the non-League of Legends people, I basically just said I drank, I basically just said hold on. I basically just spoke blasphemy. I played League of Legends last night, but only WASDA. And only Swift Play. I don't like ARAM. Sorry, Alpaca. I've never liked ARAM in any MOBA. I just think it's boring. I want to play the real game. But I tried out WASDA, which is WASD controls for League, but I'll call it WASDA from this point forward. I didn't actually like it. It's not. It feels unpolished. It feels sadly a little. Again, maybe I need to let it cook a little bit more and give it more time, but I just feel like they need to cook a little longer with it, which is why it's not in ranked yet. I understand, but honestly, like there's like a lot of small things that bothered me with the WASDA controls. I like where they're going though. The direction is good. Like I can see what they're cooking, and I can tell if they just, you know, cook a little longer, it could get to the point where I would enjoy it, but at the moment it's like very. I think they released it too early. I think, honestly, but whatever. It's not a big deal. They'll just continue to improve it from this point forward. And then maybe I'll become a League of Legends player again. Maybe. The only reason I would ever play League again is WASDA. I have no interest in actually playing League normally anymore. My time to play League is... My time for regular League of Legends has long passed. Long passed. The Avatar game is looking pretty hype, but you didn't get into the alpha, so you're playing the Marvel Tokon beta instead. You're just beta. And not even in an insulting way. You literally just get into every beta. Alright, this jump has had me chalked, so hold on, let me lock in real quick. Oh god. Do I aim for the small one or do I go for the long con? What do you guys give me some suggestions. Do I go for the freaking long jump or like it looks like I can make it, right? But like I feel like the small rock right here is like safer. I don't know. Maturity levels are lower nowadays. The newer gamers could use it even in games targeted at them. Games are stories, and stories help people define their personalities. Yeah. You put it in much more eloquent terms than I could. But, yeah. Exactly, I do agree. Do you think it's just the mental disconnect between being used to 360-degree movement and having only 8 directions? No, it's not the basic movement that bothered me. Well, okay, it bothered me a little bit, but not in the sense that, like, moving felt weird. It's like... Okay, so here's how I envision games, okay? This is, like, completely unrelated to, like... When you add a control scheme to a game, it has to be full of quality of life. Meaning that everything that you do needs to feel natural. And it's not that it didn't feel natural. It's that, how do I explain this? It's so hard to explain it because it's just personal, right? My friends don't have an issue with it that I played with. And it's like, it's just a me thing. So it's like, I don't really even think this is a problem for most people. This is just like an issue that I have personally with it. It's not smooth enough yet. It's smooth, but it needs to be smoother because I think if you're going to add an alternative control scheme, you can't like you can't half bake it. You can't half bake it. It feels half baked right now. But again, like I said, they're still cooking it. So it's like I'm going to give them more time. I'm going to give myself more time too to try it. But it just feels half-baked because it's not like... I actually got used to like casting my abilities pretty quickly and stuff like that. It's just like the general like gameplay feels too... like stiff. It just feels stiff. Just it's smooth, but it's still too stiff for me. That's how it is. Long rock or bust? All right, let's go for it. Oh, dude, we almost had it. We literally did almost have it. Hold on. I see the vision. I see the vision. It might be a... Dude, it might be a bait, though. The long rock seriously might be a bait. It might be just too far, but let's keep trying it. Oh my god. But yeah, no, I don't have mental disconnect when it comes to it because I haven't played League in a year and a half. So the mental disconnect doesn't exist. I mean, there was a little bit of it, obviously, because like I used to play League a lot, but like it was not like as extreme as if like, oh, I've been playing League for consistently, you know. So it's like the mental disconnect wasn't entirely there. It's just it definitely, you know what it feels like right now, honestly? It feels like if I was to plug in a controller without actually having a controller. So that's what I mean. Like if the game, it's clearly obviously like let's be real here though. They're making I feel like they're making a console release and I think that's the whole reason they're testing WASDA in the first place. So it actually doesn't feel like, I imagine it wouldn't feel bad on controller right now, but it feels pretty average in my opinion for mouse and keyboard at the moment. But like I was imagining, because I was thinking about it, I was imagining like if I was to play it in its current state with a controller, and it was like, ooh, it actually wouldn't feel that bad. Like obviously there would be some awkward things there, like targeting minions and stuff, but it actually wouldn't have felt too awful. IMO. Oh my god, we did a full frickin' flip. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's the only gamer news I have to share. Is I tried League of Legends again with the WASD, as I'll call it. And it was cool. Needs more time, but it was cool. Otherwise, I don't really have anything else. I did mention earlier that I'm only slightly interested in the Game Awards. Not for the awards, because the awards don't mean anything to me at all. Literally, they don't. But I'm excited to see what new games get announced. Because I do like hearing new games being announced. That's always fun. I'll hear a game get announced and I won't watch a single trailer because that's just how I operate. I just want to see the concept and that's it. You might get me with the concept alone. Oh, god damn it. Oh my god, I'm like messing everything up now. Oh. The world I love, the chains I love, not the way I can't stop. Dude, that was a perfect jump, but like it's too much momentum. It's so weird. That jump sucks. I don't know how to slow myself down enough to like actually do it properly. I only know how to full send. I don't have technique yet. Technique. 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 Jesus Christ. That was zero technique. There we go. Oh yeah, Mr. Owen is making a lot of appearances next week, by the way, guys. It is a special announcement, obviously, because you guys are here, but I will be making lots of gacha pulls next week on ZZZ, or well, it's one character on ZZZ and one character on Uma, obviously. But if you are interested in the gamble, that is next week. Be there or watch the video afterward. Also, speaking on videos, I am planning on actually uploading stuff that's not freaking gacha videos. I just, God damn it. I just freaking, I sadly got into the rhythm of being lazy, and gacha videos are just very easy to make. I won't lie, gacha videos are super easy to make, and it's like... It's a lot harder to make a long form video on like a random like horror game, for example, I feel like. Gambo week? I wouldn't say week. It's like 2 days. But I do only stream like 3 times a week, so on average. So I guess it could be considered a Gamba week. Just don't forget, I do not start any of the streams with pulls. I will do something else before the pulls. So just noting that. I mean, I do pin that every time when I play ZZZ or Uma. But I'll be doing ZZZ story and then probably like one career of Uma before I pull. Because I actually really love the ZZZ story. Ah, dude, I missed it. Son of a gun. Tarkov is Gamba. You Gamba with your stuff every raid. Also true. Also true. I'll probably be playing Tarkov on Friday. I don't have any horror games to play right now. I'm waiting for that fishing game to come out. The Chillest fishing game. And then we'll have a horror game to play for Horror Game Friday. I'm not really a big fan of like surfing itch.io for horror games. Or anything like that. I really, and like I said, like I've mentioned before with horror games, I'm a little picky. Because I'm looking for games that would be good for stream. A good example of like a good horror game, but like a good example of a good horror game, but I think it's a horror game that's also bad for stream is Voices of the Void. I think there's like too much downtime in Voices of the Void for it to be like completely an enjoyable like viewing experience. And maybe that's just in my head, but maybe that's just in my head, but I don't know. Obviously, I'm not like, obviously I can't tailor it to everybody's tastes, but like just in my opinion, like that's an example of like a horror game I probably wouldn't play on stream again, just because it's a little too slow. I do also have a bunch of story games we could play, like the decision making games. I never played Detroit Become Human, so could frickin' start that. Dude, frickin', I'm pissed. Hold on. I will make my way to the top eventually. I've been stuck here for a year, technically. Last time I played this was in 2024. I'm angry. I'm trying. You gotta be freaking kidding me, bro. Detroit is your first decision-making game. You love it? I think my first... Oh, sorry. Yeah, I hear good things about it. And hell, I've even seen like little snippets of it, like I did with like Dispatch. It's really interesting. I'm down. It's just like I said, longer games like that I'm more afraid to play because it's harder for people to like join mid playthrough. Like, or if people miss a part of the playthrough, it's like, oh, well, I missed this part. I guess I won't watch anymore. And I don't even blame them, because, like, it makes sense, right? Like, it's like missing... it's like you're watching a trilogy and you skip the second movie, kind of thing. So it's like, I don't even blame people for, like, getting upset, or, like, not upset, but, like, turned off on watching a playthrough of that, because... when you're missing like crucial information and stuff like that, it kind of sucks. Hold on, progress. Yakuza flashbacks, exactly. I enjoyed my time playing Yakuza on stream, but ultimately it's just like, dude, it's so hard for people to join mid playthrough, and that playthrough was 10 parts long. Each each stream was 4 hours long. It's like, dude, people just don't have time. They're either gonna catch it when they're either gonna be okay with not having the context, or you know, or they're not gonna be. Simple as that. Dude, I can't freaking. I think the long shot is a scam. I really do. I think the long shot is a super scam. I'm being so real. Hold on, I got some bots to ban on Twitch. You played Detroit Become Human for maybe 4 hours. You'd watch that because you obviously didn't bother playing it. Yeah, I'm down. We'll see. At some point, obviously. I love decision-making games, as you guys saw with Dispatch. So... yeah, at this point, I'm going to aim for the small rock. I'm not even kidding. Dude, it's totally a scam. I'm like very convinced now. It's totally a scam, this frickin' long rock. Oh, I had it. I grabbed it, but he didn't really grab it. Yakuza is one of your favorite series, dang. It's just my issue with RPGs is, again, I love them. I'll play RPGs all day, like, off stream. But, my main issue is, like, it's just, like, tough, man. Like, it's genuinely tough for a viewer to jump in, like, midway. Which is why I like to play RPGs that are older. Because then it's like, people feel like they can jump in whenever they want. Because it's like, oh, I already saw this. Blah, blah, blah. The only thing that annoys me when I do that, though, is people like to backseat. It's because for some reason, I don't know what it is. People always want you to play the game exactly like you did. Or like, that's how everybody, I don't know. But then I just like to play RPGs my way, and I don't like to do... I mean, obviously, you know, there's only so much unique missions you can do, right? But I don't know. Just like, I want to find things out myself. So that's like one defect of playing older. Wait a minute. Oh my god, oh my god. Hold on. Progression. You have to be freaking joshing me. What is this? What is that jump? What is this jump right here? Oh my god, hold on. Hold on. I freaking hate this game. Oh my god, I hate this game. That's hard. That's hard, man. Oh my god. Break time. Taking a break. But yeah, it's not like I wouldn't play, I don't know. It's not like I wouldn't play a Yakuza game on stream. I don't know. I'm probably just too particular, which is why I keep saying I don't know, because I see the benefits. I see the pros and cons. It's just I don't know what action I want to take, honestly. I don't. On other hands, I can just be like, play whatever I want, but which I kind of do, but like I play whatever I want in the lens of like entertainment. You know, I still want it to be an entertaining stream and not just like me sitting there playing games, you know, which is what like I feel like long playthroughs devolve into. Because that's kind of what happened with the Yakuza Infinite Wealth playthrough. It literally was just me like, I don't even think I do anything like super duper like entertainer special. It's just like, I don't know. There's too many factors that bother me, honestly, if I can be real. There's too many factors that I think about, and maybe Maybe not all of them I need to listen to, but I do listen to a lot of them. So the voices in my head. And you're still stuck in my head. Unlike anything that you ever said. Oh my god, oh my god. Hold on. Chill. Okay. The long rock was a scam. Now where do I go from here? Is that... Okay. Hold on. Oh! Oh my god. How come this game doesn't have a condescending narrator guy? Because you literally answered your own question. You just haven't realized it yet. If they have that, they're just copying getting over it, and then they get sued, and then the game loses a partial... The game loses its identity. The fact they don't have one makes it its own entity. They're not trying to copy getting over it. It's just in the same vein, I feel like. Or this game does have a narrator and I'm just stuck in this spot. Because I don't remember. Honestly, it might. I've been stuck here for a year, like I said. Literally a year. So maybe it does. I don't think it does, though. I don't remember it having one. I'm gonna get freaking angry soon. Can you be the condescending narrator? No. Because, like, you're not even, like, a condescending narrator. You're not even, like, doing it... Like, you're just condescending in general. So, no. Finally had a good rice shower run on Unity. Strong A+. Oh, very nice. Big dub. There it is, I got it. Okay, hold on, wait, position the arm properly. Get a nice firm grip. Everybody knows this. Ah! I tried to do the thing where it, like... I tried to do the thing where if you pause it, you can, like, let go of the mouse button, but I was... Oh, god damn it. I'm pissed. That makes you a perfect fit for the role? No. That just makes me want to ban you. Because then... Because then if I give you the official role, then you'll feel entitled to say whatever you want to say. So no. At least this way I can get pissed at you. If I gave you the official condescending narrator role, then I technically couldn't get mad at you. I don't sign contracts that I don't I don't sign agreements that I don't like. Sorry, Smalls. Oh! Pissed. Oh my god. I just hate that we're stuck here. That's all I hate. I want to see something new. The start of something new. I'm pretty sure you guys are in agreement too. That was perfect. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. Look at this. Look at the speed. They call me Alex Hanold, baby. Free solo. If you know, you know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. At least Alex Hanold had legs. One second. One second. Everybody knows you need to chill out for a second sometimes. This reminds me of the time I died to, what's the thing called again in Sekiro? In Sekiro, there's a ghost monk, a purple monk. I died to that monk like 90 times. I never streamed Sekiro, but I kind of want to stream Sekiro on this channel. I kind of want to do like a Dark Souls, not a dark, like a Souls-like esque, or like a Souls-like month maybe. Not a month, or yeah, maybe a month. I don't know. I have a lot of Souls games that I would like to play. And then I end with actual Dark Souls. Maybe. I don't actually own Dark Souls on the PC. But I have a bunch of other Souls-likes on the PC, like Code Vein. Code Vein, Sekiro. Frickin'... What else do I have? Remnants of the Fallen. Oh! Dude, that was on target. I don't understand why he doesn't slow down. I mean, I know it's ice, but like... I'm having a hard time understanding the mechanics here. He grabbed it, son of a gun, his fingernails. I let go on accident, man. Do the wave, do the wave, do the wave. Should I just start from the very beginning? Rage quit. RAR XD rage quit. I almost feel like I almost feel like I should stop playing this. Maybe I play Tarkov. I'm still addicted to Tarkov. I was playing Tarkov last night. Playing Tarkov every night. I'm addicted. I'm addicted. Me and my friend are addicted. Singular. I just remember this part upsetting me. Hey! I just feel like it's so bogus, bro. It's so bogus. Like... Okay, I'm not being chill right now. Hold on, I need to be chill. I need to be exactly like the title. I need to be exactly like the title. I am the chillest. I am the chillest rage gamer you'll ever meet. I just do like a quick like through my nose and then I'm good. Damn it. Honestly, I'm on a new mouse too. And this mouse is very uncomfortable for the motions that this game requires. It's pretty uncomfortable actually. Because this game requires you to like, so like to do this technique, like this thing, you have to move your mouse up. And it's very, it's a lot of mouse movement this game requires actually, so it's a little bit uncomfortable. I won't lie. Oh, he overturned. I'm pissed. Another news, guys. How's Christmas going? Anybody being responsible Christmas shoppers and getting their stuff done? Or what? I myself am not. I myself have not yet, but you know, it is what it is, right? That's why they call it the Christmas rush. Also, I feel like most people do their Christmas stuff on Amazon these days, or like, you know, online shopping. So maybe it's not as much of a task as it used to be. Like I remember getting dragged to the mall with my mom and stuff, obviously, because you know she was doing all the Christmas shopping. I think for like clothes and stuff though, you still have to go to the places, obviously. I'd personally never buy clothes online. So it's like, that's still part of the rush. And most people will be buying clothes, right? Because clothes is like the easiest thing. Dare I say socks? Dare I say Christmas socks? I feel like that's such a stereotype. That's a Hallmark movie stereotype. I'm convinced. Nobody actually gets socks. I mean, it's not to say nobody gets socks, but like, I feel like that's not the first choice of a gift that anybody would give anybody, you know? I feel like that's just like a typical Christmas movie cliche. You don't know what to get people yet? I mean, yeah. That is the hardest part, right? That is the most difficult part. Kind of like a difficult game about climbing. You know, this could be a metaphor. I bet you guys didn't know this, but, you know, I am Senjo 47. I've mentioned it a few times, but there's been many Senjos over the years. You know, one of the many Senjos was Senjo Socrates. He was quite the philosopher in his life. Of course, they omitted the Senjo part from his name, but as they usually do, you know, we're pretty scattered around history in various forms. It's just you know, they just erase that part because it's like history. You know, for some reason the historians don't like to acknowledge the involvement. This entire game could just be a metaphor for something. Dare I say a metaphor for life? You only bought stuff for people you actually have an idea of what they want. They're getting gift cards unless you get some hints. Yeah, maybe that's the hint. I mean, gift cards, like, I feel like everybody falls into the Christmas trap of, like, everybody wants their gift to be very, very, very thoughtful. And I mean, there's no reason to not try and make your gift thoughtful, obviously. It's just that, like, it's hard, bro. It's hard. It's like, it almost feels like the only people, like, that you can reasonably give, like, a super thoughtful gift to is, like a significant other, you know? Or, like, people that you live with consistently, right? Because, like, interests change a lot. So it's like, it's not even a fault of your own. It's just like humans, you know? Truly. Which is why most people just end up giving money. And no one's really going to complain when you get a few $100s. Let's be real here. No one's going to complain when you get maybe a 50, maybe a few $100s. I don't really see anybody really complaining, so it's like... But I know people find money to be like the lazy gift, but I mean, as somebody who's received mostly money for Christmas gifts in the past, you know, can't really say I'm complaining, that's for sure. Oh my god. Lazy and clutch sound the same to you? Your family doesn't even just deal with gifting at all. Instead, you have dinner at really nice places. Oh, that's cool. That's cool too. It's just, you know, every family's different, so it's all how everybody handles the holidays. Holiday season. Holiday season. Feliz Navidad. Actually, that song and what's the one that I like a lot? I wanna wish you... No. How's it go again? Oh my god. It's not Jingle Bell Rock. It's, oh my god. Hold on. Let me look at the list of Christmas songs. List. I forget the title. I know how it goes, but I forget the title. Not Jingle Bells. I'm actually not a big fan of Jingle Bells. I know. Sue me. I'm a big fan of two specific songs because we sung them. Or I was part of the elementary schools that had the Christmas Carol things where the kids would be forced to sing. So I'm only a fan of two specific songs because I didn't like being forced to sing, but I obviously still did it. So And now I like singing, which is funny, isn't it? I like singing a lot. Maybe it was destined. Maybe it was destined to be. Dude, I can't remember what it's called. I love Feliz Navidad, but there's one more that I'm missing that I also really like. And it's like, no way. It's not this one. It's not Jingle Bell. Is it Jingle Bell Rock? Oh my God. Hold on. I'm like gonna be obsessed about this. Whatever. Later. We're raging right now. I'm supposed to be raging, guys. Rawr, I'm mad. I'm so angry right now. Actually, honestly, the only real anger you guys have seen me do that's not like a bit is probably when I miss on the gotcha pulls. That's like the only irritation and anger that you guys have seen that's not like partially a bit. You know, I like my bits and my well, actually I haven't been much of a bit of a bit streamer lately, because usually we actually get into a Senjo rant and it's because of Uma, and then it becomes like half real because I'm ranting. So honestly, maybe you guys don't know that I like my bits and my gags and my hee-haw funny jokes. Oh my God. My OGs know all about the bits. Guys, I might just play Tarkov. I might just do like 2 raids of Tarkov. I feel like it's the same thing, just a little bit more engaging. I wanted to replay this game to see if I could come back and be a god at it. I'm sadly not a god at it. You know what I used to do for these rage games? I used to practice off stream and then get on stream and hopefully like frickin' clutch the hell out of it. Your favorite Christmas playlist is the Super Christmas Eurobeat for delivering presents before midnight on YouTube? What the hell? I feel like that's real too. I wish in my head I wish you were making that up, but you're not. I know that's real. Tarkov is a rage game too, fits the theme. It has become a running gag between yourself and your siblings. Deja vu. I've just been in this place before. Because you truly have. Everybody experiences it every year. The Christmas rush. Deja vu. Alright, I'm playing Tarkov. I'm upset. Sorry. I'm playing Tarkov. Bruh. Guys, I would have been there for the next hour and a half. No, the next hour. Put it to a vote. I'm putting it to a vote. Continue to rage or play another game. Climb more. climb less. Those are your options. Those are your options. 50-50. Oh my god, it's a race. Is there enough people in here to change the tide of the battle? Climb more? Alright, fine. You win. You win. That's almost a majority of the people. You win. You win. Fine, 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 fine. More suffering? I'm gonna ban this guy. I'm going to ban this guy. Okay, ban's too extreme. Maybe a solid 5-minute timeout. One second, guys. Hold on. Dealing with something real quick. Alright, we're ending that poll. You win. You win. You win. I mean, I do think I could do it. Again, I don't necessarily believe I can't do it. It's just that I don't want you guys to get bored. Because I'll do this. I will literally do this forever. I could. I really could. But I'd feel less comfortable doing it if I wasn't feeling like I was boring people. Okay. 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 Look at the moves. Look at the motion. Am I allowed to get a snack? I think if I just eat like if I just go grab a snack real quick, I think I'd be happy. I think I'd be refreshed, ready to win. Okay. This is like the hardest part. This is the hardest part. Nothing else. It's actually freaking ridiculous. Cause see, then he overturns, bro. What? I'm getting my snack. Hold on. Hold on. I'm getting my freaking pretzels, man. Hold on. I'm getting the pretzels, man. Pissed. Okay. Okay. I got my pretzels. Mmm. Are good. I needed that. I needed that. What's up, Adios? How's it going? Mmm. I needed that. I feel 1,000 times better. These are butter toffee pretzels. They got the sugar. They got a little bit of salt. They're very bad for you, but they're oh so good at the same time. Okay. I'm ready. My morale is up. My morale is up. We're getting out of this freaking Iceland, I swear to God. Does everybody live in a dreamland? Is a dreamland all that we know? Following herself in an avalanche. Shout out to my boy Fox Stevenson. I don't actually know him, so he's not really my boy, but, you know, shout out anyways. No, I just want to see you win. You beat out Blast, ESL, LEC to be and PGL to be your top channel this year. So just win. What the hell? I beat out all the esports channels. You, the esports hungry guy. That's crazy, bro. Or were you top 1%? Oh yeah. What did your guys' YouTube rewind say, or whatever it's called? YouTube Wrapped. I was, what, did I make it, guys? Did I make the cut? It's okay if I didn't. I'm just very curious. 357 videos? Oh my god. Thank you, Alpaca. You might not be an alpaca after all. You might be the GOAT. You might be the GOAT of this channel. So, I do appreciate it. Okay, hold on. We're making, this is it. This is it, Tor, baby. This is it. Annie, are you okay? You okay? Hold on. Don't sing yet. Don't sing yet. Annie, are you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? We're jealous that you're okay. Let's stand at the window, a crescendo. Sorry, that was a bit of salt. That was a bit of the salt from the pretzels. Hold on. One more bite. You have to update your app. You have to update your app on the. If you want to see it right away, you have to update the app on your phone. But otherwise, I think you have to wait a little bit for it to show up on the PC. Cause I don't see it on the PC yet either. I only saw it on my phone. Butter toffee, that sounds devilishly delightful. Brand. These are Trader Joe's butter toffee pretzels. I will say one thing about Trader Joe's and one thing only. They have very good snacks. I actually hate their frozen. Oh shoot. I hate their frozen food though. I'm dropping pretzels like it's nobody's business. Hold on. I'm making an absolute mess. How's that? Hold on. There's a bug. There's literally a bug. Hold on. That's a very awkward timing after eating these pretzels right here. Hold on. There's a bug under my desk. Oh my god. That's crazy. If I didn't drop that pretzel, I wouldn't have seen that bug. The butterfly effect, baby. The butterfly effect. I don't even eat in my room anymore. I just eat like casual snacks like this. They like fit in a bowl. I don't actually eat full meals in here, so which is why when I played this match, I went to go eat, and I made you guys watch Suika for like 20 minutes. I don't know why that bug's in here, man. When did you mention Rush? You just got here. The YouTube music app had the recap, but not the YouTube app. Also, sorry to say, you've lost Adios credit by not knowing who Rush is. Well, Adios credit is like oh, I'm sorry. The pretzels are going ham right now. Pretzels are going fire right now. They're really restoring my morale. I actually did power up like it's Dead Rising. Smalls is very correct. Watch this. I can make the long jump now. Holy moly. Well, you know what? That works out. We're just going to take the good graces for what is. All right, this is the jump that's stupid. Adios credit isn't worth that much, to be fair. Don't say that about yourself. That's the joke I was going to say, but then I stopped myself because that was mean. Don't say that about yourself. Suika, did anyone mention Suika? Only you did. Dude, you and Brigitte love watching me play Suika, dude. I don't know what the obsession with Suika is, though. I would still like to beat my record, but I'm definitely not exactly thirsting to do it like I was before. The hunger's gone. That the fruit combo game? It is. Yeah. It is. Mind if we take a break and just talk about some snacks? What's everybody's favorite snack? What's your go-to? What's your go-to chip? It doesn't even have to be a chip, honestly. Just what's your go-to snack? You mess with pretzels? For real? This is not just, This is not just for the sake of the context. You know, as in, I'm eating pretzels right now, so you just mentioned pretzels. Man, we got a lot of pretzel people in here, huh? Really? I'm actually not much of a pretzel guy, if I'm being real. But these ones hit. It's talking to me. They're talking to me, and they're saying they're talking. They're not talking good things because they're not good for me, but damn good. Almonds usually with fruit. That's a healthy guy right there. That's a healthy guy right there. I've never been much of a almonds or peanuts connoisseur. It's really not my cup of tea. Also really like popcorn. Blackberry's best fruit, by the way. Ooh. Controversial take, possibly, on the fruit gang. Cashews are your preferred nut? What about D's? Got him. Oh, that's what I get. That's bad karma. That's bad karma. You want to get them from Sam's Club? It's like $4 for an 18-ounce package. About 80% cheaper than any grocery store around. But your mileage may vary. Oh. That's like, I can't believe I know that. Actually, I can't believe I know what YMMV is. I don't know text speech like that. I only know LOL and like the really basic stuff, but I think I just figured that one out purely because we were talking about grocery. I usually am really bad at those. Whatever you say, do not say stun seed backwards. These nuts. Got him. Got him. Got him. They don't want to see me winning. Okay, I figured out how to do that now. I figured out how to do that. You actually have to put like a little bit of technique and not just full send it. Hold on. Your boy's learning. Your boy's figuring out technique, technique, technique. Just like the boy Bob. Dare I say big guy. I shouldn't have said that. I hate that song. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I almost don't want to tell you what I'm talking about because it's brain rot, and they defiled my boy Bob, my boy SpongeBob. But there is a song for the newest SpongeBob movie called SpongeBob Big Guy, and it's really stupid. Really, really stupid. Okay, we need to take a little bit of a break right here because I don't know if I'm supposed to go for this. I don't think I'm supposed to go for that. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm definitely supposed to swing. I am definitely supposed to swing. Let me eat my last pretzel. Don't want to look it up unless explicitly told to do so. Yep. Just don't. Just don't. Is it the Ice Spice song? I know Smalls would know that. For whatever, dude, Smalls is so internet brained. It's crazy. You know, like every meme and stuff. I don't think that's necessarily a good thing either. I knew you would know it. Pretzel power is kicking in. Really is. It really is. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let me show you how powerful the pretzel is. I need hot Cheetos. Yeah. Pretzel power is not good enough. Oh my freaking god. Oh my god. Oh, I don't even remember how to do that anymore. This is like the part in, like, you know how basketball players just shoot the same shot over and over? It's like, at some point, your body just gets tired of doing the same motion, so it's like you have to take a break. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, I feel like. I feel like I need to literally, like... Okay, well, never mind. I just did it right there. Maybe I'm making excuses. I might be making excuses. Ah! And if you're not having fun, you don't have to play it. Oh, I'm being honest. I'm telling you, I could do this forever. It's just, again, I'm thinking about the stream. And even if you guys are necessarily okay with it, it's just like, dude, I don't know. I'll do this for forever. It's just, there comes a point where it's like what I'm worried about is not necessarily myself. But I'll do it. Trust me, I'll do it. Plus, I know I can do it too, because I have other forms of entertainment on the side, actually. Watching somebody play Tarkov. I can't lie to you guys. I'm doing exactly what you guys are probably doing. I'm your stream on the side. And I have somebody else's stream on the side while I play this game. So I could do this. The only thing, this ice section is just honestly irritating because we've been here for so long. But I literally feel like this might be the end. I'm actually full monitored today. You're back from finals and you're very much in the mood to disassociate. Yeah, please do. Screw school, bro. Nah, don't screw that. I'm just kidding. School's helpful, but I won't lie. I'm not much of a schoolboy myself, but it just reminds me of Nemo. Keep swimming, just keep swimming. No, that was good momentum too, bro. No way. His arms just went in the right spot. I don't know if I'm supposed to move my arms in midair right there. There's not a lot of time to do so, though. It kind of sucks. And again, this mouse I'm using is really not helping me out. I think I honestly might switch my mice out real quick. I have your full attention? What the hell? You guys are crazy. How can you watch me climb? Full attention. Maybe my perception of this game is not correct then. I have Game of Sisyphus too, the one where you move the ball. I want to go back to that one too. I think that one's a lot more fun. But I wanted to come back to this one just because like I wanted to beat it. Tactical mouse swap is wild. Dude, I have a closet. No, not a closet. I wish I did. That'd be kind of cool. But I have like 5 gaming mice in this drawer right next to me that are like my go-to replacements in case I need one. I did buy one for Black Friday, which is what I'm using right now, and I love this thing. It just doesn't feel good on this game. Only this game. Every other game, peak. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Break time. Towel break, towel break. For those of you that watched me play this years ago, towel break. You know the hand is getting sweaty. The mouse is getting a little moist. Remember, switching to your secondary mouse is faster than reloading your sanity. You always have a backup mouse, but 5. I just like gaming mice. I like gaming mice. I have a lot of gaming mice. Probably an excess. No, what for sure an excess of gaming mice. 100%. I'm obsessed with finding my perfect mouse. I'm obsessed with finding the perfect ambidextrous mouse and the perfect ergonomic mouse. Which this one I have is the T-Volution Terra. It is an ergonomic mouse. This might be my ergonomic for life. Sorry, I'm geeking now. I'm geeking. I'm taking the opportunity. Okay. Okay. Dude, that was perfect. You see where my left hand was? Come on, bro. You must be joshing me right now. You must be Drake and joshing me right now. I never thought that it'd be so simple, but I found a way. I found a way. Hold on. Sorry, I was watching something. You can never play this game? Your mouse would have already gone out the window? Oh, hell no. I've spent too much money on these. I've spent too much money on these gaming mice to frickin' do anything like that. I don't throw anything. I've never been much of a... Like, I've never thrown electronics. We've talked about this before, but I respect electronics way too much to frickin' throw them. I've always thrown, like, pencils and, like, you know, like, sort of more wooden options and stuff like that, you know? Never have I've never punched a monitor. It's always been like, I've always treated electronics as very sacred in my mind, even as like a kid. Okay. This is like one of the major jumps that gets me. Okay. Oh my god, hold on. I'm watching sorry, I'm being a viewer right now. I'm watching the Tarkov stream. There it is. There it is. That's how you do it. Okay. Hold on. Okay, here it is. Hold on. Okay, hold on. What am I aiming for? I'm aiming for that one, I think. Well, no, that's the only thing I can aim for. Oh my god, this is like max distance, dude. This is like legit max distance. Oh! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! Staying alive. Oh, I don't like this. Oh no, I don't like this. Hold on. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Wait. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. You just said something that legit sounded like your first name and it freaked you out for a second. Get doxed. Get doxed, buddy. Alright. Hey! Okay, you can make that. You can make that. That is doable. That is doable. That is very doable, but this might be the wrong way. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way, another max distance jump? Oh my good googly moogly, hold on. You would have given up personally? Testament to your tenacity? I told you guys, I'm a very tenacious guy. Tenacious S. Tenacious Senjo. For those of you that know the Elden Ring DLC, I've told this story before, and it's actually on stream. I died 1,000 times on Elden Ring's DLC because I chose to play it on hard mode, basically. So I only gave up once I died 1,000 times. I will punch the wall. I will punch a brick wall until it falls down. Until I literally, like, I really will. I really will. I do have, like, a breaking point, but I'm a pretty tenacious guy. That would have been it. That would have been it. If I let go if I let go right there, that would have been it. Bro. See, that's the jump I needed right there. But I got nervous, so I messed it up. I got frickin' nervous, bro. No, dude. Okay, wait. I think during that, I only hold my left. And then I can, like, kind of do something like that. Okay. Alright. Back to it. Dude, this section is so hard, I'm convinced I'm near the end. Seriously. Like, I'm convinced all these years ago, or a year ago, I was at the end and I just quit. Like, basically... You know the meme where he's mining for diamonds and one guy quits and the other guy gets diamonds? That's literally... I was the guy that quit before I got diamonds, bro. Also, technically, Anomaly, I did give up once already. Technically, sadly, I already did quit, but I put it to a poll to decide if I was gonna continue. No, dude. I literally practiced the thing where it was like, okay, go right there and then boom. Oh my god. But on one hand, you could say I only quit because I was thinking about you guys, about the viewing experience. I personally would not have quit. But maybe I'm just creating an ego and a way out for my ego right there. So let's just say I quit. There it is, there it is, there it is. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. He's learning. He's learning, and that's... And who is he? I am him. Who do you think you are? I am. Okay. So what I've learned... What I've learned now... is, you know what I did on that sliding ice part is what I'm supposed to do on that other part. I'm supposed to, like, grab it with one hand, so I'm a little bit slower, you know, falling down, and then I have one hand free to get the rock. Okay, hold on. Get the Dwayne Johnson, if you will. If you smell what the rock is cooking. Bow, 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 bow. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bow. Ba-dum-bum. Damn it. Okay, that one just no distance at all. Zero distance. Zero motion. No fine motion. The Uma people will enjoy that reference. Actual zero fine motion right there. Hold on. Oh, god damn it. I quit for you guys, revisionist history. You guys are too smart for me. I don't even know what that means. Oh, well, I can obviously guess what that means because I know what revision means, and... Never mind. I understand. I understand. No! Ooh, see, he didn't get a good grip on that. I'm starting to not speak. No, 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 I forgot. I forgot the plan. I forgot the game plan. I just went like, I went autopilot mode. Pissed. The snack crack. Have you guys? Can you guys tell an instant change in my mood after I lost the power of the pretzels? Honestly, if I just go grab a nice ice cold Japanese Pepsi from my fridge in the garage, I I might power up for the rest of the stream, honestly. Maybe that's what I should do. Actually, I don't even like drinks ice cold. I drink most of my drinks without ice, even in real life. You know why? It's because they don't give you they balance the ice out, you know? Like it's filler. Oh my god. Now I'm just talking about what, you know what? Yeah, anyways, you know it's filler, so like you go to like a Wendy's or whatever your favorite fast food restaurant is, Wendy's nuts. So you go to those places, right? And then I prefer to ask for no ice, obviously, because then they actually fill up the drink all the way. Might be more bad for you because technically you're drinking more bad soft drink, but you know, it's alright, it's alright. So it's just the way I roll, really. So I don't drink my drinks with ice, even anywhere, honestly, because I want more of the Coca-Cola, more of the Pepsi, more of the Sprite if I have to consult my third option, also known as Sprite. Dude, I'm gonna crash out. It's not the snack crash, it's the Senjo crash. Has anyone tried that weird drink where it's cola mixed with milk? Isn't that just a shake? European style drinks, you want ice, must be an American. Ah! Pilk? Oh, I've heard of that term. I didn't know what it was though. And I cared not to research it because it sounded silly. Not that I'm against a little whimsy and silly. It's just sometimes when it's silly, I don't always care. I've heard that term before though. So that's what that is? That's gross. I'm not a milk guy. Never been a milk guy. Obviously, everybody's a milk guy or gal, depending on when, you know, because everybody drinks milk when they're in their youth. A goo goo gaga baby, some might say. So, dude, guy just broke his neck 1,000 times over. Everybody does drink milk at some point, but once I was able to have conscious taste buds, I dropped milk so fast. When I was able to consciously choose what I wanted to drink, and my my grandpa offered me one can of soda, it was over for me. It was over for me. That is when the soda connoisseur came out. I have a funny... I still remember it like it was yesterday. Which I don't know why I remember this. I shouldn't remember this, but... the first time I ever drank soda, I drank like 10... I almost drank... I don't want to say 10 cans, because I don't actually fully remember. Because I actually blacked out. I drank a copious amount when I was like maybe 5 or 6 years old, and I woke up later, not even remembering like what happened. It was like it's like the stories people have when they're drunk, but except I had it with soda. I just crashed. I must have crashed like super hard. And for some reason, I very vividly remember that. I remember like running around like crazy, and then I blanked. Not sure if that's whimsy or lunacy. Pepsi milk. Ew, yuck. You're a milk fiend, love the stuff? Yeah, I never really dived into that. Dude, how do I get a jump like that, man? How's the climbing going? Hello, Screedle. Don't ask. Don't ask. Screedle, are you ready? You better be ready, dude. You know what I'm talking about. It's in less than 3 days, dude. One sec, guys. I gotta check something. Because I'm worried that I have a weird YouTube setting on my stream right now. Because the delay is kind of heavy right now, unless that's just like you guys being delayed. But I feel like Anomaly's been here for most of the stream, and I feel like a lot of the responses are a little delayed. I'm just gonna check it if it's good on my end real quick. If you're just responding delayed, don't worry about it. I don't care if you do. I'm just like making sure it's not a me thing. Go quickly here. Oh no, we're good. Okay. $38,000 carats. You're getting her for sure. I'm leaving it in God's hands, like we always do. Or maybe the Uma goddess's hands, if you will. I intentionally spent carrots to make sure I didn't even get close to pity. So, we'll see what happens. We're leaving it in the hands of fate. Are you... I mean, I guess obviously you're hoping to not spend as many as that. Don't you like barely have pity? Isn't 200 pulls like around 30,000? I did like the calculations recently, but I forgot because I forgot the calculations because I was never going to like ever go for pity, obviously. But I think 30,000 is close to pity. 30K is pity. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no intentions of ever having my carrots be that high. Pity would be boring. That being said, of course, I recommend for most people to reach pity because, you know, if you actually really want a character. But for me, like I said, you know, I always say I want every character, so it doesn't really matter to me if I get pity or not. Oh my freaking god. No! Stupid. Lock it in. Yeah. That was very average of a jump, but it's okay. There it is. Okay, I've mastered that one. I can safely say I've mastered it after falling down at least 50 times today. Repetition is perfection. Holy moly. Okay, I gotta work on that one, though. Okay. 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 That's not a good grip. That's not a good grip. That's a good grip. That's a good grip. That's a good grip. Well, I'm gonna want you to go this way. Because if you don't go that way, we're gonna frickin' fall. That's not good enough grip. Take break time. Towel break, towel break, towel break. Wipe the mouse. Wipe the hands. Keep the hands nice and dry. That's crazy. Your body must have gotten overwhelmed from the crazy sugar high and you just zeroed out on energy. Yeah. I think I read that, but I forgot to mention it. Yeah. That is my story with soda. Which is another reason why I dare say that is my origin. Yeah, I dare say I'm addicted to it because that's my origin story. My grandpa gave me one soda. It turned into 10. I literally blacked out from the sugar high. All I remember, the last thing I remember was running up and down their hallway, and that is literally the last thing I remember. But I remember it so vividly, and I was only like 5 or 6. I was literally only like 5 or 6, which is insane. I don't know why it's so vivid, but it really is. 71k. Oh, why? That's right. Anomaly's the meta slave. Yuck. It's okay. I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I just hate what you do. If that makes sense. You're cool. Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't hate that I drink soda. I freaking love it. But I do know that at some point, obviously, I'll probably have to stop. Sadly. And actually, I'm a liquids enjoyer. I've mentioned this before, but I love liquids. Like, I like soups. I could eat soups forever. If soups were, like, more filling, obviously, I could probably live on soups forever. Because, like, a majority of the time, what I'm drinking on stream is water, you know? But I drink a copious amount of water, honestly. I really do. Like, I drink, on average, every day, I probably do drink about, like, 3 cups of soda. But then I wouldn't say I balance it, because realistically, you shouldn't be balancing it. You should just only drink water, theoretically. But I do balance it with, like, I don't know, like damn near 16 bottles of water. I'm always drinking something. I like beverages and I like liquids, so I'm very that's just like the kind of person I am. You know what the other kind of person I am? The kind of guy that can make this jump. Check this out. Pissed. As Bruce Lee said, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks. I fear not the man who practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who practiced one kick 10,000 times. That's you with jumps, dude. Dude. Hoping your meta devotion doesn't mean that you won't have enough for Toast and Jordan. Considering the fact that you're going for MLB, Good luck, man. Good luck. That's all we can say to you is good luck. Oh my frickin' god. Ice is... You like the snow, man? You like the snow? I'm not much of a snow guy myself. I am... No, yeah. I'm not much of a snow guy myself. I know it's rough for you, but just your blank face as you're falling is hitting your funny bone just right. And I'm glad. Ultimately, I've said this a few times. As long as you're getting a decent chuckle, maybe even a hee-hee-ha-ha out of anything that I do, then, you know, I'm doing my job right. At least, that's what I like to think! This has to be the end, man. It really does. I'm convinced this is the end. This is like the hardest section of all time. I remember some of the other sections too in this stupid game, and they weren't this hard. Actually, there was one that was pretty hard. But like, okay, I played this game 3 times on this channel. Technically 4 now. This is the 4th time. I don't remember the other sections being nearly as bad. You live where it doesn't snow, unfortunately. You used to, but you're glad you got out of there. Yeah, I don't really have an opinion on snow. I don't know. I personally have never experienced it. I would assume I wouldn't like it, but assuming is not good to do, so I will not assume. Dude, he Deja vu. I just been in this place before, higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Calling you, and the search is a mystery. Standing on my feet, I know it's my time to... Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, 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 doot. On another note, guys, I appreciate you guys being here during Rage Game Friday. Normally horror. Honestly, this is still Horror Game Friday. I told you guys. The real horror is the mental that I'm slowly losing. Except I'm too tenacious to give up, so I just go through the motion again and again and again. It's too late for the other side. Caught in a dream. 25 to life. It's too late for the other side. You guys are making me hate myself right now. Alright, that's too much. That's too much. The bit's over. The bit's over. The bit's over. That's too much. Sometimes you gotta take a splashy dance break while you're climbing. Truly. It's fun to play in. You used to ski, but it's been over 20 years dating yourself there. Since you've done it, but horrible to live in, IMO. Used to love snow as a kid, but now snow is just slippery and annoying. Actually, that reminds me of a very, very, very funny video. Hold on. Can I take a funny video break? Playing one video. Just one. This video cracks me up every time. This video kills me, actually. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I don't remember where I have it. Hold on. Hold on. There it is. I got it. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. This is a freaking hood classic in my book. This is the kind of humor I love to watch.
Oh my god, dude, that party was so... Oh, I almost just kicked that rock. I'm not gonna fall.
Hold on. Ooh. Dude, this recovery, bro. That's a hood classic. That's a hood classic, dude. Oh, dude, that guy survived so long. He'd be great on American Ninja Warrior, bro. That party was sick, dude. I can't believe he still had the mental faculty to freaking almost save himself. Oh, I love that. I love that video. Alright, there you go. That might have restored my spirits. That might have restored my spirits. For this stupid jump. Spirits crushed. Spirits crushed. Spirit bomb failed. Stupid Frieza. I mean, stupid Goku. Dude, I love how he survives that long. That is such an amazing... That's such an amazing, like... He just survived, bro. Also, I love stuff like that because it's like you mentioned, Trickster. I love cartoons like Tom and Jerry. That was a Tom and Jerry moment. I love old school cartoons, the slapstick humor cartoons like Tom and Jerry, and just really Tom and Jerry. That's the only one that I really gravitated towards. I wasn't much of a Popeyes guy. Tom and Jerry was the duo that spoke to me. Ah, real monsters. Way back when you were in NC, the base you're on got shut down because of snow and you were released from work, so you built snowmen on the barracks all day. Top 10 day for you. Oh, nice. What about Looney Tunes? Not too much. A little bit, but... nah. I think the only Looney Tunes I liked was the Roadrunner. When he would, like, the painted tunnel. I was not really big on Looney Tunes. It's because when I... Oh my freaking god. Dude, I slowed myself down a lot right there. Are you freaking kidding me? My arm was in the perfect spot. Dude, how? I don't understand. See, maybe I don't aim for the small rock. Maybe there's just too much motion. Unless, wait a minute. Oh, his hand's moving. That's not it either. You like the Scooby-Doo when they were kids? Oh, you lost me, Hydro. You lost me. Usually you're my old school. Usually you're my freaking nostalgia brother in this case. But no, you lost me. I hated that one. Now, don't get me wrong. When they went back to adult form and they hit you with the banger. Oh, what's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. I gotta solve that mystery. I see you, Scooby-Doo. The trail leads back to you. What's new, Scooby-Doo? Don't look back. You may find another clue. The Scooby snacks will be waiting there for you. Now that one was hot. The kid one, though, in hindsight, as much as I didn't like the kid one, probably because I didn't really like Scrappy as a character, as a youngin'. I will admit, looking back at it, that one with when they were kids is a kind of a banger. Because then it goes like Scooby-Doo, 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 Scooby-Doo. I forget how the rest of it goes. That's the only part I remember is the freaking like Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. I'm not much of a Scrappy-Doo kind of guy. I'm sorry. All your homies hate Scrappy, for real, for real. That's all I'm saying, guys. That's all I'm saying. Okay, we're all in agreement on that one. You may find another clue. Oh my god, dude. It is about 3 o'clock for me at the moment. For most of you, this is around the time where I would end the stream. To anyone's possible shock, are you surprised that you are at the end of the stream? Shocker. Gasp. Senjo shock. If you have the emote. I may or may not be coming back to this. But until further notice, Iceland has beaten me. But don't worry. Because next week, if you're interested in just the pure form of gacha, the purest form of gacha, literally just me being a freaking pull master, be there. Because on Tuesday, we're playing Uma. We do one career first, and then we roll for Manhattan Cafe. On Wednesday, we play ZZZ Story, and then I roll for the ZZZ character, the newest one. On Thursday, I probably won't stream. And on Friday, I might play Tarkov. Or maybe this game. I don't know. They got me. They got me today. They got me today. But if today proved anything, it proves one thing. A year later, I came back to this. A year later, I thought about it. Which means I haven't given up. You only give up once you fully quit. And let me tell you something. I don't quit very easily. Let me tell you something. But for now, they've beaten me up. For now, they've beaten me up. I will admit it. They've beaten me up. I'm pissed. We're done here. We're done there for today. Stupid game. Stupid video game, bro. Scrappy do curse? Truly true. Ghost Rider is pretty cool on Tokon. I probably won't be playing Tokon. I just don't like tag fighters. Trying 2x KO kind of set the nail in the coffin for me. I really don't like tag fighters at all. I like 1v1 fighters for sure. Which is why the Avatar game has me way more interested than anything else in the fighting game sphere. I am excited for that. That silly game beat me up, guys. Okay. I'll attack it with whimsy in the future. Or maybe I attack Suika and I show you guys the true Senjo experience. It's critically acclaimed by my two OGs, Brigitte and Alpaca. The Senjo Suika experience. The SSE, if you will. Bit of a shame that BB Tag had Ruby characters for you then. Yeah, dude, it's actually a shame. I bought BB Tag and I didn't even play it for that long. But they sold me, bro. They sold me with the Ruby characters. So I'm not going to sit here and lie that, like, I got worked. They worked me. I played BB Tag for 5 hours. And it has freaking Ruby. It has all the Ruby characters and I'm so sad. I'm pissed. Yeah, it just didn't connect with me. But yeah, I've tried multiple tag fighters over the years and it's just like, yeah, nah. I'm a 1v1 fighter kind of guy. I'd sooner go back to play Blaze Blue Central Fiction than I would cross tag battle. Or, yeah. I'm kind of disappointed in myself, guys. I feel like I do want to keep playing more, but it is getting late. It is getting late. I'm starting to get hungry. So, yeah. Not ready to leave just yet. We could chat for a little bit longer, but overall, the game did beat me up, and I'm sad about it. Street Fighter Cross Tekken is better than people say it is. I don't disagree. Tech fighters just aren't for me. I don't dislike watching them though. I think they're pretty cool to watch sometimes. I just wouldn't personally play a tech fighter. You like Ruby's characters, but fell off the second season of the show. I love that series. That series is like, I mentioned it earlier in the stream, but that series might be personality defining for me. And it's just, it's a banger. Tis a banger. Ye olde English. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum. Bum ba-dum. I missed that show. Now you're getting me nostalgic, actually, Screedle. I literally like flashbacked right there because I watched a lot of Ruby, you know, when it first came out, and I was just like, dude, this is awesome. And then, you know, sadly Monty died, who was the creator of that show, and obviously you could tell the creative direction changed a lot. And I'm not gonna say whether it was better or for worse because I still enjoyed it, right? But, you know, obviously the creative direction definitely changed. You could see it. I wasn't blind to it, even though, stuff like that. So it's just, it sucks because right now it's in limbo. It's a show that's in limbo. It's owned by, who the hell owns it now? Somebody, I forget. Warner Brothers? Warner Brothers owns Ruby, I think. So there's a chance they'll do something with it. But right now it is a show that is currently in Wimbo. Or Viz. Wait, Viz owns it? Viz Media? I don't even remember. Your first special week career was very mid, by the way. B+. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club, buddy. Welcome to the club. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hopefully you get blessed by a god run with special week. Wait, volume 10 is in production for Ruby? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Oh my god. I might be back, baby. Oh my god. I'm back. It's the return of the Mac. Alrighty. But sadly, yes, game beat me up, but next week is gonna be... I'm excited for next week. I like I said, this week was very much like a selfish Senjo week. So, hold on. You got a hype 534k Fad's career. Very nice. Very nice. Your club must be very happy with you. You gave them hella progress for this month's club requirements. There's a fan song for Ruby called Red Like Roses. No, that might be the official song. That song, Red Like Roses, is in the show. Is it a fan cover? Because that's a real song. The Ruby songs are fire. Let's get one thing straight. The Ruby songs are fire. At least if you like rock. I heckin' love rock, if you couldn't tell. So those songs are bangers to me. And your bed is red like roses, and no matter what we do. I forget how it goes. It's been a while. Yeah, it is the official song. They usually do pretty good with their songs. I think that's one point of And that's one point of criticism a lot of people generally agree with. I mean, obviously, I don't care what the streets say for the most part. I just have a lot of experience liking stuff that people don't like, usually. So it's like, I generally don't care what a lot of people have to say when it comes to... Especially when it comes to shows. When it comes to shows and games, I just like... Dude, if I like it, bro. I don't know. I don't really let people's, like... They call their opinions objective. It's like, oh, the music quality is lacking. Oh, the song wasn't fitting. Oh, the writing was bad. Like, I really just don't. I don't know. I mean, I'm the guy that likes Shenmue, right? So it's like, I just like what I like, you know? Sorry, I went to a very odd direction there. None of you even mentioned anything like that. It's just Ruby has been criticized a lot. Which is like... Obviously, I don't want to see a show I like get criticized. But like, I'm not going to say it's not all unfair. It's just that... I'm defending my show, alright? I'm loyal to it. I'm loyal to a fault. I'm loyal to a fault sometimes, alright? I'm defending my personality defining show. You want to play a game of Lucky Hit? Hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah, I do. And then I'm gonna reload my save if I don't win. Hell yeah, I do. Dude, I love that game. I love just... dude, I love that game. Did you hear Shenmue mention you never played it yourself, but you watched the guy rant about the games for like 2 hours? That's me. It's not actually me, but the guy that you saw rant, I could be brothers with that guy. Spiritual bond brothers, bro, over Shenmue. I love Shenmue. This is why I said earlier I can relate with the Half-Life people, because Shenmue is a series that is going through the same issues that Half-Life did. Like, literally at this point, I just want to see Shenmue finished, like, in some fashion. It doesn't have to be a game. It could be a comic. It could be, like, an animated movie. It could be anything. I almost think the Half-Life people would agree with me. That, like, they would want to see, like, Half-Life finished, like, in some format. Because, like, there's a lot of cool lore in those games, like Half-Life and Shenmue. There's a lot of cool lore that like never got fleshed out because, you know, they're just not finished. So it's like, I'm of the opinion that it's just like, dude, I just want to, like, who the hell is G-Man, bro? Why is he able to teleport everywhere? Who the hell is Lon D? Who the hell's, what's with those sailors, dude? Who's the Chiyo Men? Alright, if you don't know Shenmue, these are all Shenmue references, but... I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. They just need to finish it in some capacity. Who the hell is Steve Jobs? Ligma. Wait, 3 didn't finish it? Why the hell did you kickstart it? You need to drag out your PS4 to play it. It's because Yu Suzuki, dude. As much as I appreciate him creating Shenmue, he might... okay, see, okay, let me explain one thing. He's a dreamer, and I love that. I love dreamers, because dreamers are like... I think we need more dreamers in the world, seriously. Too many people want to be the realist and the frickin'... That's stupid, bro. Why would you do that? It's so not effective. It's so not efficient. So everybody wants to be that guy these days, but like, Yu Suzuki is a big-time dreamer. That being said, sadly, like I mentioned, there's too many freaking realists, so... The realist shut my boy down, bro. He wanted 6 Shenmue games to tell his story. He wanted at least 6. which is why 3 doesn't finish it, because he's still following his same script of 6 games, which is why I'm saying at this point, just make it a movie, an anime, a comic. I don't need to play it. I don't need to play it. I just want the story to be finished. I just want the story. That's it. That's it. If you tell me you have 3 more games worth of content written up somewhere in the vault, come on, just drop it in a show, please, 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 please. Now, granted, again, another 3 games of that size requiring that much money is a bit of a tall order. Considering the first Shenmue ever was, at the time, the most expensive game ever made. So, he's, like I said, he's a big-time dreamer. He's a big-time dreamer, for sure. And maybe, but I don't hate him for it. I don't hate him for it. I don't hate him for it. It's just, I just want to see the freaking thing be finished, man, please. Animated Shenmue movie, it could be so fire. Yeah, because the anime that they released wasn't even that bad. I actually liked it a lot. I thought it was super solid. It wasn't like anything spectacular to write home about, but like, I actually thought it was pretty good. But again, I'm biased, so I don't hide that. I don't hide the fact that I'm biased, though. So, yeah. Honestly, Anomaly, it's a pretty bad game to play. I'm gonna be a little real right now. Shenmue 3 is probably the worst version of Shenmue you could probably ever play in terms of gameplay. But it did continue the story, which really made me happy. So it depends on how much gameplay you're willing to slog through to get to the story. Because my god, Shenmue 3 was a bit of an oddity, that's for sure. That's a shame. You wanted to replay the first 2 games before you got to 3. Before 3, probably why you never played it. You'd probably have a better time. Like if I don't know how much of a gameplay person you are, obviously, but if you're more gameplay oriented, I would say just don't even bother playing 3, because the gameplay of 1 and 2 is just like 1,000 times better. The Shenmue PC port good? It is really good. It's actually a solid PC port. I bought it and I'm actually surprised because it runs well and it's essentially everything I could have wanted, because emulating it was alright, but I just prefer it to be like, you know, officially native and all that stuff, and it's really good. It's solid. It's a remaster though. Just so we're clear, it's not a remake, so you know the graphics aren't spectacular, but I'm okay with that. Your answer was very passionate when he talked about 3's gameplay. Kind of felt bad for him. Trust me, I'm with that guy, bro. That gameplay was garbage. That gameplay was garbage. Especially when you compare it to 2 and 1. So the issue though with the gameplay is so Shenmue's gameplay for fighting was based on a fighting game called Virtua Fighter. I think over the years though, I think over the years though, they lost the rights to Virtua Fighter, like to you know, use the same engine. So that's why 3 plays really bad, because the fighting is not good. The fighting is not good. It's really, really bad. So, I wish they were able to still use the Virtua Fighter, like, engine, I guess, for the fighting at least, but they weren't, so it's a bummer. Funny how Shenmue graphics were cutting edge back in the day. Yeah, right? Exactly. I agree. To me, so another thing that people forget though is we used to play on CRTs. And remember, CRTs added a little extra like fuzz, you know? So games looked better than they actually were, even back in the day. So it's like, what am I trying to say? I think there's like a little bit of a disconnect with, looking at old games and thinking like, oh god, they look so bad. Because like realistically, people always forget like the conditions we were gaming in. We were all gaming on TVs more than likely. Even your monitors back then were closer to CRTs than they were like, you know, LCD screens like what we have today, right? So even games like Counter-Strike looked a little bit better than they would, like the original Counter-Strike looked a little bit better than they would like today, right? So it's like, I think people always forget that part. Or it's like, these games might look like Play-Doh these days, but like, they honestly didn't back in the day. Y'all got me in a Shen mood. You said it twice. 1999 release on Dreamcast. Good times, man. The Dreamcast holds a special place in my heart. I played my first JRPG on the Dreamcast. I also played my first fishing game on the Dreamcast. And then I played Shenmue on the Dreamcast. So nice you had to say it twice. True. Alright, y'all. I think we're gonna wrap things up there, guys. That was... I actually had a good time playing the Rage game, mostly because it scratched the itch. Skies of Arcadia? No, I didn't get to play Skies. It was a... Hold on, let me look it up before I leave. Last thing. Dreamcast games. See, I didn't play it for very long. I only played like a very minimal amount of this RPG, but I have really fond memories about this RPG because it was like such a twist in the very beginning. I forget what it's called though. It's a very much a JRPG name, so I always forget what it's called. Hold on, I have it here somewhere. Started with a D, I think. Hold on. I'm only looking at NA released games. Wait. There you go. NA released games. Hold on. I'm looking through the list on Wikipedia. Where the hell is it? It's here somewhere. I know it is. Ba-da-dum. Bow, bow. Oh my god. You know how I'm gonna find it? Hold on. I know how I'm gonna find it. Hold on. Hold on. I have to find it in a really convoluted manner. But I found it once before because it was on this website that were of people selling retro games. I just don't remember what the website was called, but I know how to find it via YouTube. So hold on. There it is. Okay. Their website's called The Video Game Company. They sell a bunch of old retro games, Dreamcast, and then they have it listed in alphabetical order. And I remember I saw the game and it just attacked my brain. Dude, I want to buy some games from this company, dude. I want to buy an old Dreamcast. They're not even that expensive. They're actually like pretty fair when it comes to the pricing. There it is. There it is. It did not start with the D. It was called Grandia 2. That's what this, yeah. It was called Grandia 2, bro. And the very beginning, all right, the very beginning, you're this mercenary, and then you go to a church, and the church, and then at the church, the priestess lady gets possessed, and it scared the hell out of me as a kid, and I stopped playing it. It stopped playing it. I stopped playing it right there at the very beginning. It scared the hell out of me as a kid. So I stopped playing it right then and there. But I want to go back to it. I never went back to it. I never went back to it. Freaking Grandia, bro. I don't even really know Grandia. I just know that, like, see, I didn't know the title. Remember, I had to freaking go through a bunch of loopholes to find this game again. But I just very much remember that intro cutscene, that intro sequence, and it was like, oh my god, this is scary. This is too scary for me, bro. So then I jumped out, bro. I freaking ran away. But yeah. All right. So since I remember that game, we're gonna wrap things up there, guys. We're gonna wrap things up there. Thank you guys all for watching. Whether you guys are watching for a short time, long time, lurking, or chatting, I do appreciate it. I am going to take a nice... I'm gonna take a nice nap, probably. A little bit tired. All that raging really got me riled up. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. I will see you guys next week for a bunch of gacha action and probably some Tarkov. But yeah, have a good rest of you guys' day, morning, afternoon, evening. Later.